I was positively surprised to see 94% of the respondents have a positive outlook. In a way, it's very reassuring to see that leaders of financial institutions and other institutions actually are positive and think that they can manage all this uncertainty and continue to find growth in a very uncertain world. When I speak with leaders in financial institutions, they also, I think, have a positive outlook, but I would say it's a bit more reserved. I think they all see that they are going to grow, but there is a lot of things to manage, a lot of uncertainty, political environment, regulation discrepancy across different territories, digital transformation, integration of AI, new risk management. The FS sector is always transforming, and we see a slowdown in the transformation that the financial institutions are trying to put in place. There are still a lot of transformation projects. The regulatory discrepancies, to be honest, one of the biggest issues today with the US, Europe, UK, all going into different directions. So all of that is delaying as I said, transformation, but it's not going to last. I think we have a silver lining. Things are going to be aligned, so it will be better in a few years. We will think that financial institutions are super advanced when it comes to AI because they use data and technology. But I would say for the moment we see a lot of projects around AI, but not a lot of return on investment. So AI is being used more and more in models, in compliance, etc. But it's still the beginning of the implementation of AI. What is important also for institutions is to comply with regulation. We see regulation already in place in Europe. We see regulations coming in the UK. So I think very soon all of that will be settled and will continue to accelerate for the implementation of AI solutions. There is a competitive advantage to using AI, but I would say the historical players are less advantaged than the more newcomer, like all the fintech, who have a clean slate of the system when they start business. Regulation, technology, political instability indeed are bringing a lot of new risks to financial institutions. So the way it adapts is by sequencing also transformation, understanding what is a priority to continue to be competitive and foster growth. My key takeaway is for leaders to continue to be very aware of all the changes and the uncertainty coming their way. But for a large international financial institution, I would focus on the regulatory discrepancy between different geographies, and in particular Europe, UK and the US. And my advice will be for them to work with experts to be able to navigate the subtleties of the difference between these regulations.